coming with episode 2. I wasn't playing with y'all. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? I am your girl, Talisa Ray, lifestyle coach. We are reviewing Ready to Love Season 6, episode number 2. Blind Dates, I think is what it was called. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to do 1 and 2. But now we're doing 2, and then we will do 1. I'm just working backwards is all. So it's the brunch. You know, the brunch after the initial meet and greet, and everybody gets together and, you know, really see where they're formed their connections. And I probably get phone numbers that they didn't get before. Ain't no telling, get to talk to more people, discuss what happened and how they feel about who was eliminated and maybe why was I put on the bottom, you know, all the good stuff. So the first thing I say is Tiffany already has all of her eggs in one basket when it comes to Wiley, because we see her come and it's almost like she get hard eyes and shit, and then here comes Dakia wanting to join them at brunch and eat and talk, and she's perturbed. Well, Demetrius is in there too. Like, why would you be perturbed when you know that the process requires you to date more than one person, that the person you like might be dating more than one person? Y'all know how I feel about dating more than one person. We all should be doing it. You should be dating more than one person. If you are in a one-to-one relationship or you are a one-to-one mono type of person, listen. Do yourself a favor. Date more than one person until somebody stands out, okay? Nobody's going to check all of the boxes. Not anybody ever in life is going to be all of your everything. But definitely date more than one person so you can see exactly what people have to offer. Don't get stuck and then be stuck with the wrong person. If you are, you know, one-to-many relationships, hey, how you doing? Okay, you call me too, okay? Listen, well, when Dakia comes and sits down, she finds out that she confirms that Wiley is Chuck Brown, the creator of Go-Go Music in DC's son. He does definitely resemble him, okay? So not only is he an ex-NFL player, but he is also Chuck Brown's son. Who can name a go-go song for me? I can't think of one right now. Can't think of one off the top of my head. And I know that there's one that I listen to all the time. But I think y'all can share with me because I'm recording on my phone. I can't even look it up, okay? That's a thing. I'm so shocked. So Tommy shows up, comes in with his, you know, loud self. What I realized is that his teeth, I thought maybe he had veneers, but maybe they false. Because the way that he talks always makes me feel like he doesn't want to lose them. Not that there's anything wrong with false teeth. I just think that maybe he needs to get his refitted or get some different glue to put in every morning. I think that that's what I don't like about when he talks. I think I figured it out. But he shares, there's a curveball. We're going to add 2 new people to the journey. They are going to be blind dates. I'm going to choose 2 people to go on these blind dates. The first one is going to be Ace. And he felt like that she would get into it. Like she going to be a CSI detective. And the other would be Laverne because he talks a lot. He's super social. And he tells him, hey, yo, ask a question, let her answer it. Don't keep talking. Have a dialogue. It's important to have a dialogue. Sometimes people do monopolize the conversation. Have a dialogue. And so this is where I first wrote down, is it fair for the new people that's coming in? The people have connections. You know, in episode 1, he talks about quality over quantity. If everybody is not there, how do you find the quality? If I have already made a connection with someone and someone new comes in and I'm interested, now you're adding, right? You're adding when the goal of this show is to subtract and it be 1-to-1. Anyway, Laverne gushes over Ace, honey, and just says that she is peace, she is love, she is kindness, okay? I thought to myself, that's a wonderful compliment to receive. Dakia tells Demetrius he has a BDE. Yes, baby, big dick energy. If you remember, and what I'm looking at is like their formula with the men looks like the men that were on previous seasons. So Demetrius is fine as fuck. Okay, hi Demetrius. He gives me vibes of Kyra's love from Houston. What was his name? I can't think of it. Not right now. I can't think of it, but he had a beard too. He was chocolate like that. Y'all let me know down below in the comments who it is I'm talking about. So then you see Wiley. And Wiley's like, yo, I got this great connection with Tiffany, but I'm not finna put all my eggs in one basket. I seen how this goes. I know how this operates, how it runs, what happens on the show. I'm not finna be just stuck with one person. And then what? When she gone, I'm by myself? Yeah, I don't think so. I wrote down Clifton is a ladies' man. He might like Joe. He might like Joy, but I write down that Clifton is a ladies' man, and knows what to say to the right woman, right? Like Joy, the brunch is over and it's him and Joy, and he's like, no, stay here with me. I didn't get a chance to talk to you. Like wanting more of her time, wanting to be around her. And maybe because my primary love language is quality time, that shit was a turn on to me. You want to sit and talk to me some more? You want to get to know me some more? Like, I'm all here for it. It's giving, I want to get to know you. It's giving, I'm interested in you. It's giving, let me sit down and smile at you a little longer. Like, that's a big deal. I want to make sure that I connect with you when I haven't had a chance to. And though the brunch is over, that ain't got nothing to do with me and you sitting here having a conversation. Okay? Come on, Clifton. That's what's up, honey. Fellas, take a page. It's not about controlling her, and I don't even want to say like demanding, but he kind of requested, like, I want to be around you. I want to know you. Who are you? Give me some more of your energy. For me, that moved me. Anybody wanting to spend time with me. And I think that maybe I'm emotional today, y'all, because on 3, I'm doing the same day I did 3. I was a little emotional. So anyway, I don't know. Nobody wants to feel disposable, not valued, worthless to somebody they're interested in. And he is definitely saying, Joy, I'm interested in you. Hey, girl. So then we see Laverne. He goes on the first blind date with Carmen. First impressions of Carmen is that she sits on a horse that's very high. She is full of herself and needs to get rid of them blue contacts. I hated them cobalt blue contacts. I hated those cobalt blue contacts. I hated them. I don't have anything against contact, but those, I hated. It felt like you were trying too hard. But I'm sure she wears them more than just today. But I felt like it's a no for me, sis. But again, ain't that my eyes? Wear your contacts if you want to. Here's where we see that Laverne leads with his looks. He's a bodybuilder, okay? Or was an ex-bodybuilder. And she talks about how she wants to do it in bikini. No, that's not her. That's Precious. So never mind. But says that he'll have to come to her Zumba. Nope. Is that her to do Zumba? I don't know. Somebody. Anyway, somehow he gets up, turns around, and she squeezes his ass. Like, he wants you to know that I'm all muscle. Touch my ass. Like, sir, if you ready to love, that ain't where you going. Because that seemed like I'm ready to bed you. Like, you see this body? Touch this body. I don't know. Proud accomplishment, I guess. He gives me Leo energy. Anybody look up what signs these people are? If you know what he is, let me know down below in the comments. He tells her that, how do you feel about checking your partner? Because he needs someone to be able to reel him in. I think that it's not about checking. It's about knowing when you need to pull people in. It's about knowing that you might be giving too much right now. You know that you're a lot. And so you have to have that balance that will help you be less so much. I am at a loss for words today. Like, where's my vocabulary? Anyway, I just feel like he's a lot, and he's trying to get out of his player ways. Like, he's been a player. He was a player. He was a bodybuilder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Let's keep going. We see Ace on her blind date, and this is when we are introduced to Cornelius, aka Cornbread. I wrote down, this is the first time I wrote down that I really like Ace. Well, Cornelius is 41, and he's a millionaire. He's a real estate agent. He said, you know, people be acting like $1 million is a lot, but it ain't. Nah, it's not. It's not. But that first million is the hardest million to get, is what they say. And so there you have it. He's saying that he's looking for a long-term connection. And she says, oh, what the hell? I don't know what the hell. Hold on. I wrote down for him that I like his voice and his presence. Something about his presence that I liked. Like I said on episode review 3, holla at your girl at I am Talisa Ray. I am so not joking. They agree that healing and therapy is required to be the best person that you can. I also like his honesty when he says sex for him is a priority. Not just sex, but good sex is a priority for him. We then see Paul and Joy on a date. He paid attention to her. He ordered her drink, vodka and club soda. That's my new drink with a lime. That is my new drink because I am on a weight loss journey here for the next few months. I want to really be intentional, be focused, and so when I have a drink, it will be a club soda and vodka, except for tonight. I'm gonna have some Jack Daniel's honey because I'm going to an art thing. But that's going to be my drink of choice. I actually drank it last night, and I really liked it. It was really good. Couldn't taste the liquor at all. And I wasn't all fucked up either. Paul shares that he, wants to sit down and be still, wants to find someone that is his wife that is going to, kind of, that they can sit and do nothing with. Joy's like, that's not my thing. For me, settling down is not settling down. Settling down does not mean I'm going to sit down and be still. I'm a singer. I'm still out, touring and singing across the country. I will not be sitting down, sir. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. But I will settle down, meaning I will be in one relationship with one person that values me and sees me, understands me, communicates with me, that we can grow together and continue to add joy to one another's life. But I won't be sitting my ass down nowhere. She knew then that wasn't it. She was like, this ain't it. This ain't it. Clifton and Dakia go out on a date. Though they both seem to be headed in the same direction with the things that they want, they don't make a good match to me. He finds her attractive. She finds him attractive. That's all great. One of the conversations they have is about premarital sex. Clifton shares, like, hey, how do you feel about premarital sex? She shares that she wants to test drive the car, okay? Like I told y'all, she sound like me. Is the check engine light on? Do we need oil? Is this, a new car? How old is this car? Does it have a lot of miles on it? You know what I'm saying? Is it just meant for A to B and from B to back to A? Like, I want to know, what is it I'm getting into? Do I need to add enhancements? Do we need new tires? You know what I'm saying? Is a new engine required? Am I putting spokes and music in it? Like, what am I getting myself into? That's all I'm saying. Pull over, that ass is too fat. Whoop, whoop. Okay, that had nothing to do with driving a car. But nevertheless, they agree. They agree that I need to see what it is like, experience the person and the connection that we have intimately, physically intimate wise. Physically intimate. Anyway, I need to see what that's like and be able to that's it. I need to see what it's like. Okay, I need to see. Oh, before I get to the group date, he did pick her up. Now, I don't like being picked up because I'm a little curvy, okay? A little curvy, a little heavy. I don't like being picked up. But he picks her up effortlessly and then lets go with one hand. I was like, you show off. He probably could pick me up. probably would be like, please put me down, put me down, put me down. But he probably could pick me up. Anyway, now we see a group date with Paul, Cornelius, Sabrina, Precious, and Tiffany. They're playing ping pong. And Paul is like, fuck that. I'm not letting these ladies win. I'm not going easy on them. I used to play ping pong. That's what I used to do. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, why would I let them win? Why would I go easy on them? Because it's fun. And you don't know if they're competitive spirits yet. Have you dated all three of these women yet? I wrote down, Precious got her eye on everybody. Why did I say that? Because of Paul? I mean, because she was walking around day one talking to everybody. But what in this instance gets me is the conversation between Cornelius and Tiffany. And Tiffany does seem very combative, okay? When he says that, you know, she asked, do you want to be married? He said, you know, a life partner and a wife, I don't know how that all came about, but a life partner and a wife are interchangeable for him. And her response was, because he didn't say he was against having a wife. He just said that if the person don't want to get married, they're interchangeable. Or does he mean that having a life partner is the same as having a wife? If they're interchangeable, I feel like he feels like that he could go sign the paper. And my life partner could be my wife. Like, that's how I see it in my mind. But the fact of the matter is, Tiffany is like, no, I want to be someone's wife. And is very stern about it. Very, like, fuck all that. I'm not going to play no games. I need somebody to say that they want to be my husband. You know, she said, I want a husband is what she said. And she used that paddleboard to like emphasize the things. And it did come off a little strong. Y'all, I ain't gonna even lie. It did. I don't know. Maybe she felt like she needed to be direct like that. But the I want a husband was not a good look. And she did seem very combative. And she does seem very combative with everybody she talked to. He actually said he feels that she's negative. And I would agree. Sabrina comes over, honey, it looks like, and saves the day. And then Tiffany sachets herself over there with Paul and with Precious. Before she does that, she says, I wouldn't date him. I'm not going to date Cornelius. He don't know what he wants. It's too indecisive. I wrote down right here, if y'all could understand this chicken scratch, I wrote down, Tiffany is going to be out. Because she's off-putting. Anyway, when she goes to sit with Paul, it's the same kind of thing. It's the what kind of question is, if you were given spoken word, what would it be? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my life. That's me. This is my life. Truth and authenticity. I've discovered me. Like, there's a lot of I would easily answer. I can answer most people's questions. Sometimes I might have to say, give me a second, let me think about it. I'm going to come back around with your next question. But I'm going to be able to answer because I know what stage I am in my life. I'm not playing any games with my life. I'm enjoying my life. Maybe the title. It's my time. It's my turn. Let me know down below in the comments what your spoken word would be. So then we see another group date, and on this group date, it's Clifton, Joy, Tori, Ace, and Carmen. Listen, I wrote down, Clifton didn't like them contacts either, okay? This is when we see the blue contacts, and this is when she was introduced, and I didn't like them, he didn't like them. Fellas, this question is for the fellas. How you feel about those contacts? But they ain't our eyes, okay? Because I might get me some hazel ones or something. Carmen shares, Tori is cute, but she ain't into dreads. Just like Clifton ain't into blue eye contacts. We all got preferences. I don't find Tori attractive. I do like dreads, but I don't find Tori attractive. So we all got preferences and things that we like about people. So because they're having conversations, I think Joy was talking to Tori and Carmen was talking to Clifton. It's at a place like Top Golf. Where it's like indoor golfing on the video screen or whatever. Ace decides, I'm going to go off and get me another drink. And her logic is, I don't want to be the fifth wheel. I see that people are having connections, so I'm just going to go ahead and get my drink. But Clifton, the gentleman that he is, goes and checks up on her and says, hey, yo, that's, don't feel off put. Come in and join in the conversations. And I get why she's done that, because if you noticed, all the ladies from previous seasons have gotten upset when someone comes up and they're having these one-to-one intimate conversations. Y'all, how y'all act on a group date? First off, there's never a third wheel or a fifth wheel or the odd wheel if you go on a group date, unless it's a friend date. And then everybody converses with one another. I don't know. I feel like it's the same thing that we saw in episode 3 with Demetrius. I'm going to let these people vibe. When it's my turn, it's my turn. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. Troy is a little off-putting to me when he starts talking about rearranging or touching Joy's kidneys. I was like, no, why? See, I want to know. Ladies lead with sex, but so do men. You've seen it from Troy and you've seen it from Laverne. Nobody is above these same actions. Joy thinks Troy is cool, but she don't really like him like that or nothing. So then we get to the gentleman's lounge. I wrote down that these people really look like each other. Like Laverne reminds me of Mike from season 1. I think I told y'all in my review in 3 that Demetrius reminds me of Kyra's boo. Why is his name escaping me? Anyway, I wrote down most people like excuse me. My notes, trying to watch all 3 of them, okay? Who people liked were Sabrina. I didn't like that Paul said that, I think it was Dakia was refined or whatever, but after 9, she wants to be thugged out. What does that mean? She's a lady in the streets and a freak in the streets? Is that what he's saying? You're showing your age, sir. Nobody really says that anymore out loud. Wiley likes Dakia and Tiffany. The people they don't like, Sabrina, Tiffany, Carmen, Ace, Dakia. So with that, we knew that Tiffany and Ace were going to be in the bottom because of the number of people who did not like them. This is where we first see Laverne gives Ace all the props, saying that she's like Beyonce and Oprah and Michelle and kindness and love and all this stuff. And Tommy was like, yo, you a lot. You and Paul, y'all a lot. I need y'all to calm down. I got to take y'all in doses. Me too, Tommy. So Paul is responsible for talking to Tiffany and Wiley is responsible for talking to Ace. And I realized that the reason they chose them is because these are the people who were like, no, I don't like them. Okay, let's do Ace and Wiley first. When he shares with her that the men don't know her, that they need to see more of her, that she seems to be one note. And he's realizing too that she's not, as he's sitting with her, that they want to see more of her, more dimensions of her, and not just that one side. Specifically Wiley, because all they talked about was yoga and meditation. And so what she said was, I have to be experienced. Me too, girl. I'm a whole ass experience. I'm different in person than I am like via text, or I don't want to even say on the phone because I'm the same on phone and video chat, but I would say like via text, or if you just observing me, I'm different than when you're a one-to-one interaction, even a one-to-many, you might even like in a group setting. I'm an experience, right? I'm an energy. Even if I'm sitting and it feels like I'm minding my own business and you come and you have a conversation with me, I feel like I'm a whole ass experience. And that's how I feel about Ace. And then as Tiffany and Paul are talking, she goes into what she doesn't like about him is that it feels like 21 questions. It feels like an interview. And he's all like, well, that's how you get to know people. I don't know you. And she's like, let it flow. Let there be a dialogue. And she starts asking him questions. So my thing about her is, yes, you ask a question and then the dialogue goes between one another. If I don't know you, we won't have an organic dialogue. If we haven't gotten to know each other, if I haven't asked some of the most pertinent questions about your likes and dislikes, to even see if we should even continue talking. So I didn't agree with Tiffany. Tiffany really gets on my nerves, but I didn't like Paul either. When Paul tells her she's not ready to love, honey, she was very like, what the fuck? Did I just get sent home? I was like, I don't like her energy. It's way off. And she's got some work to do. Listen, that is my review of Ready to Love episode number 2 from season 6, the Potomac season. Let me know how you felt about the question. Were the right people eliminated? When you think about Tiffany, for me, it's a yes. If it's your first time visiting my channel, definitely click the subscribe button and become a ray of sunshine. Next to it is a notification bell. Click that too, so you're alerted of when I upload videos, because I'm going to do better now that I'm getting all caught up. I just have to catch up on one more and Married at First Sight, which is not due until, I mean, it's due now, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm almost caught up, and so it'll feel fine in a little bit. Like this video, share it with your friends, because you like me. You like that I'm natural and that I lighten my hair a little bit, but there's some black because I didn't do really a good job. You like that today I didn't put my eyelashes on. I don't know. You like that I'm still sitting in my pajamas. Know that I love you in real life, and I want every good thing that God has in store for you, even when you don't know what that is for yourself. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll catch you on the next review.